Looking back, you can see the delineator posts and other markings and so forth for the GPS section. Here's the culvert I was mentioning. And then this is the crack sealing section. You can see we've got at least what appears to be a longitudinal crack that runs through the section. I'm not sure if that's just spillage or not. I'll include it as a longitudinal crack. They've sealed the entire center stripe, you can see. We have a crack that runs right through here, transversely. These definitely here are just spillage. So there's one transverse crack and approximately 150 feet of longitudinal cracking in the first station. Again, you can see there's quite a bit of sealing that's been done on the center stripe. We have another transverse crack. And again, I believe this here is just spillage. So that's 100 feet on the second station and 100 feet of longitudinal cracking and one transverse crack. Starting up in station 2. Again, they've sealed the entire longitudinal center stripe or center joint. No transverse cracks in that station. So we're currently at 350 feet of longitudinal cracking and 2 transverse cracks. Here they've got a little bit of sealant running rampant here. I'm not sure if that's... It looks like that might be covering a crack. There's a transverse crack that runs through here. I'm going to go ahead and say that there's another 100 feet of longitudinal cracking and another transverse crack, bringing a total up to 450 with 3 transverse cracks. Now they haven't done quite as much sealing on the longitudinal joint here, on the center joint, but you can see where they have done some here, and I'm not sure there's a crack there or just spilled. It appears that they've tried to seal a crack here that, based on the amount of material used. And there's another crack here that you can see. So there's 2 transverse cracks here. That brings us to the end of that section. I would, in summary, say that it appears to be a total of 5 transverse cracks and 500 feet of longitudinal cracking, on average 100 feet per station and 1 transverse crack per station. One station did not have any cracking or any transverse cracking. This last station here had 2. This last station only had about 50 feet of longitudinal cracking, however, where one of the others had 150. go ahead and shut down the camera while I